Hi everyone, this is Lee. I'm a business coach and a strategic marketer, and today I want to talk a little bit about content writing. So lots and lots of times I get new clients on board or new people have joined my community and they say, well, I don't have enough content, I don't know what to write about, etc., etc. Now, content writing is really important because it's how you add value, how you educate, and how you position yourself as an authority within your industry as well. So we all need to look at a strategic plan of how we're going to gather our content and look at it, and our tactical plan as how we're going to implement the content, and also how we're going to systemize it and follow up as well. So let's just have a bit of a talk about the strategic part of the content writing first. So this is where it's really important to understand your target market, understanding who you want to work with and where are you going to put all your efforts into that particular industry. Now, this doesn't mean that you reject anyone who comes to you who's outside your industry, but it's about really focusing and lasering on the people who you want to work with, the industry that you want to support along the way as well. So just say, let's just use for example, I was looking at working with the manufacturing industry. So what I would start to look at, because I do sales and marketing, as most of you know, and business growth strategies as well. But what I would start to look at is looking at manufacturing, sales and marketing. So that's the target audience that I want to look at as well. So how do I find, hi Annie, how you going? So how do I find that information? So often it's like, okay, I know what to do, but I don't know how to do it. So what you would do is, we have a great search for research, and that's Google. So on Google, you would start to type in some keywords that you think that your industry could be interested in. So obviously, if I'm looking at my example of manufacturing, I would type in manufacturing. And then after that, I would start to type in either the top 10 blogs or latest latest articles or latest publications. I can't say it. Whatever you want to actually type in, you would start typing that into search Google. And you would start looking at there, the articles that are out there, what type of language they're using. You start picking out certain keywords that they're using along the way as well. So you're starting to get an understanding first, a strategic area first of, because the most important thing when you look at creating content, it's not about what you want to offer, it's about what is interested, what your target audience is mostly interested in. So often we'll want to share the things that we think is important, but at the end of the day, it's about understanding your audience and targeting into them. So this is why it's so important to have your niche market, so you can really laser in, because that person's ears are going to prick up if they're in that manufacturing or whatever they're doing, for this example that I'm giving at the moment. So I know I myself, I work a lot with health and wellness. So if I was going to do my search on Google, I would do health and wellness, or health or fitness, or whatever I want to search in, or yoga, or whatever I want to search in, and then behind it I would go top 10 articles, or one of the latest reviews on that article and things like that. So I'm starting to get an idea of what's happening. So once I start doing that, then I need to have a curator. I need to have a content curator. So therefore, there's lots of free information there that's going to update me automatically when articles start coming in around the keywords that I have selected. So this now becomes part of the tactical marketing along the way as well. So there's a really good product that they're called Freedly, FREEDLY.com. I'm sure it's AU, but you can try .com or try .au. So what happens is you start to create an online curator for content. So, and you can set it up so that if you tag a specific keyword or a specific topic that you're interested in, it'll give you all the updates, all the information around that. So straight away, you've got to have a list of what's going on. Then once you have that list and you curated that content, then you can start looking at the articles and see what's relevant to your target audience. And then you can either share the whole article by a link or whatever with your audience, or you can start looking at some parts of it which you like, which you think is really important information. And you can just send it off to a content writer. And you could ask them, or you could video it and talk about it. And then the content writer could then create the content around for you, so that you're not doing copywriting or anything like that, that sort of stuff as well. So you're starting to put together a process and a system. So once you start to gather, you know your audience, you know who you want to target the content around, you know the groups, everything else that you want to put it in, then you've got a curator, which is gathering you the latest information to give you inspiration and give you ideas along the way as well. So once you've finished then doing the curating, then what happens, the next step is we have to track and measure, and we have to systemize everything. So if I've decided that, for example, maybe not Mondays on marketing, I'm doing everything around marketing on Mondays. So I spend about an hour or 2 hours during the day or whatever, and I look at what could my audience be interested in. So, obviously content writing was one thing that was starting to show up on my surveys and all the questions that I was asking my audience. So I know from my audience that they're interested in content writing. I didn't just make it up. So once I understand all of that, then I start to put the strategic plan on process, and then I find the information I need to find, look at inspiration, put it into, if I'm not very good at writing, I actually do a video, like this video that I'm doing today. I'll send that off. I'll download my Facebook video. I'll send it off to my content writer, and she'll listen to my video, and she'll put it in the words that suit my audience as well. So it's amazing how easy it can be, simply because you have a process and a system in place. And then what I do then is I keep a spreadsheet, and I say to myself, Mondays, I'm going to do marketing. I'm going to do 3 lives a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's going to be my strategy for the next 3 months. And I'm going to stay committed and consistent to actually giving value and giving information out. Now, why do I do that? Because straight away people can see that I know my stuff. I'm giving out free information to people along the way. I'm adding value. People start following me, they're engaging me, they're listening with me, and then then if they are looking for a really good, savvy business coach and also a strategic marketer, they can reach out to me as well and become clients in the day. But at the end of the day, as we know, people don't like being sold to, so you've got to have that process along the way. So one of the most important marketing formulas is to interrupt, to engage, to educate, then to offer. So the interrupt, of course, the formula is about, grabbing the attention of my potential customers, and then engaging is showing that, giving them a solution to their pain points. We know I've done all this to begin with our business. The education is what I'm doing today, simply educating, letting people know some bit more information so you can make better decisions within your business along the way as well. Hey, Wendy, how you going? So these are all very, very important aspects to look at. Now, if you don't have all this strategic planning in place and everything else, and you just throw out content and you don't have any system or structure or any process happening along, it's virtually the hit and miss. So it's not going to be as effective as when you know the strategic planning as well. So I hope you enjoyed today's session. Get out there, create your content, create your systems. If you want help, reach out to me. I am doing a small 3-month mentoring program at the moment where I'm taking on 5 people only to take them through all the strategic thinking that I've been talking about today. Having a plan, high accountability, education and value, and really getting them to move their business forward in the next 3 months as well. So if you're interested, there's only 5 places that I'm taking on board. If you're interested in that, reach out to me. You can personal message me. Love to hear your thoughts. Love to hear your comments below. And I look forward to speaking to you again on Wednesday. Take care. Bye.